Welcome back to the Femme podcast
with your hosts, Rami and Alicia,
where we talk all things fitness, mindset, and everything in between
to help you become your most fierce and femme selves. Welcome back to another episode, everyone. We started off with the giggles. Love that for us. We are coming in with a cheeky life update for you guys because we love yapping about our lives and we want you guys to really get an I actually can't speak English. A deeper insight into our lives. Alicia's going to kick it off because I clearly can't speak. So off you go, babes.
We're very much in the Delulu energy today, so
yeah.
I hope you enjoy. But first life update for me is my build is complete. And to be honest, I don't know if I'm happy or sad about it because
it's such a catch-22. Yeah. Now you got to eat less.
On one end, I'm so happy that I don't have to. Well, I've got a deload week this week, and when I did my leg session the other day, oh my God, it was so nice because I literally had 8 sets total.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so 4 exercises, 2 sets each exercise.
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, my body
What a
just
dream.
needed that. And the reason I knew it needed it so much is because I was sore after that session and I didn't even push. So I'm like, my body is, I think I could even notice in my sleep. I was telling my coach I haven't been sleeping as well. And he goes, that's actually a sign that you need to pull back training a little bit. So I just very much have needed a break from training. So on one hand, great in that sense. On the other hand, I've already been hungry and I'm not even in a deep deficit yet, but it's because your body adapts so much to having so much food. I was having so many carbs. It was amazing. And now I'm not even on that little, but it's just the difference that naturally I feel hungry, even though I don't necessarily need that much more food. So build is complete. Honestly, so fucking happy with my results. Even my coach was saying how for 12 weeks, although it's 3 months, is a shorter time for a build phase because the longer that we can be in a build, the more muscle you're going to grow. Because pretty much as soon as you start to build muscle, your body does it really, really well. So it can take a really slow time to get to that point. But as soon as it's going, it's fucking going. And it's like, just keep going and going and going. So 12 weeks is a shorter time. But he was like, for 12 weeks, I'm pretty fucking stoked with these results.
Yay.
Like, yes, because that was also over Christmas, New Year's. Like I've been building, guys, since 2025. So
damn,
we're now done. And I'm now for the next, I think, 14, 16 weeks total in a prime phase. So I'm on slightly lower calories for the next 3 weeks. And then after that, deficit 14 weeks, getting that 6-pack.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love that.
Thanks.
I'm on even lower calories because it's Ramadan, team. So if you don't know what that is, you can't eat or drink. Yes, you can't drink water either because that's always like, that blows people's minds. You're like, can't drink water. I'm like, yeah, I'm just as shocked as you, even though I've been doing this for like 25 years. Yeah, you can't eat or drink from sunrise to sunset. This is the first year where it's been the whole month throughout daylight savings because each year it goes back 10 days. So it's been very eye-opening, challenging. It's actually been really nice with my social media to connect with people because there's not a lot of people in my world that do it besides my family. Like I never really was raised around Muslim people or people who do fast and things like that. So it was quite isolating growing up versus now when you just really grow into adulthood and it's like, it's just something that you do. And it's been, I think what's opened my eyes a lot, especially now being in the personal development space, is really realizing how many people turn to food and drinks or alcohol or caffeine to give them energy and to help them do things. And I'm over here day to day like, can't do that. Yeah. Like simply cannot. And you have to learn how to really just have hard conversations with yourself, push through, and that discipline really, like you really got to lean on that discipline because there's so many moments where you want to be like, fuck it, I just don't want to do this. But that's not the case. You don't have a choice. Obviously, if you're a woman, like during your cycle, you don't fast either. So it's great for us. So every
great
month.
Time to be a woman.
Yeah. So otherwise, yeah, it's been, really great. I think my favorite thing about it is that we're always having family dinners at mum's and, my sisters come around, our partners come, and it's so nice to just have that because we don't really do that often. But coming together and just to have like that first sip of water is like, oh my God, guys, we just fucking made it. And it reminds you of how grateful you got to be for the little things, especially water. Like It's anyway, it's mind blowing. I feel like I had more things to say about it, but that's probably it for me. So we end March 20th, which might be the week that this episode comes out. Hopefully. I don't know. I don't actually know. I maybe made that up.
So, but
Who
that's
knows?
okay.
Whatever. Guys, I don't know. I'm loony. You kind of lose brain cells, clearly. Sorry, I've got like a million
My
miles
brain
an hour.
is starved.
You're so
I think it's the coffee.
Yeah, maybe.
She's been drinking an iced latte this whole
for
session.
a while. Yeah, which now you know why I've had the iced latte. In case you didn't know. But yeah, it's been really fun. I guess that's it. I'm done now. Move on. Move on to your next update.
My next one is I'm going to do my anniversary. I celebrated 6 whole years with Jared, which is just fucking wild.
Yeah.
And I think it's really wild because we started dating probably a month or a few weeks even before lockdown started. So our first year and a half of our relationship was really weird because you were trapped inside your houses. He lived 45 minutes away from me. We moved in together within about 5 months of knowing each other. I was 18. It was a whole thing. So it has been such a journey. And I think this is where like people see the 6-year celebration. What they don't see is last year we were about to call it quits. And we're in probably one of our worst places ever. And we've made it to another year and worked on ourselves, worked on the relationship. And I think that with every year that goes by, just understanding each other so much more. But then there's also so much that I still don't know about him, which is so cool. And we celebrated at Crown, which was a heap of fun. It was really nice and felt very bougie being there on a Sunday night, a Monday night. I was like, what am I doing with my life? And we stayed at Crown Metropole. And if you know, they have the most stunning pool on like the highest floor and it just looks out to these beautiful views. And on our actual anniversary, we just got room service because I'd actually finished my retreat, which we'll talk about in a second. And I was just fucking knackered. I'm like, don't want to dress up tonight, don't want to go out. So we did room service and then had a night by the pool in the spa because the pool was fucking freezing. And Melbourne, of course, was about 19 degrees.
In summer.
Of course.
Love that for us.
In the middle of Feb. So we were in the spa just looking at the views. The next day had like a big sleep in, which was so needed because I did not sleep well at retreat. And then like had a buffet breakfast, just like wined and dined. And we did go to Nobu. Feel like I haven't even talked to you about.
I love Nobu. Are you about to shit on it?
We both agreed that we thought it was overrated.
What did you eat?
We got the salmon tacos that were the best thing.
So good.
But like it's the size of my thumb.
Well, yeah, it's super overpriced.
Yeah, in my head when I'm looking at $10 per taco, I'm like, okay, it's going to be like the size of my palm.
Not there.
And it was literally, he goes, oh, they're one bite.
Yeah.
One bite. So we got that. We got a big like sushi platter that was their selection.
Yeah.
I very much just thought it tasted like any other sushi, but that's okay.
It's all right.
And we got dumplings, which were so-so. They were beef dumplings, and I usually never get beef dumplings. And then prawn something. But it was all just a bit like not mind-blowing. I feel like it was more the experience that we enjoyed. We did get free ice cream for our anniversary.
Oh my God.
It said happy anniversary.
How nice of them. And you shitting on them.
No, I'm not shitting on them. But like,
no, but if you're listening, I'll come.
If you go
Give me
somewhere
credit.
and something's $40 and
I
then
know.
it comes
It's
out and
crazy.
it's the size of my hand.
Especially in this day and age. Yeah.
We're eating it, looking at it.
Like, savor every bite.
And Jared eats so fast. I'm like, you need to enjoy this
$40 taco.
But the funny story is they actually, the waiter got it wrong and thought it was one of our birthdays. So he was going to have happy birthday come out on the plate. And then he's like he must have been packing stuff up and he goes, so it's someone's birthday, yeah? And we're like, no, anniversary. And then I see him like V-line to the kitchen.
Oh.
And this whole time I said to Jared, I'm like, they'll be giving us something for dessert. Because I'm like, if you're smart, you own a good restaurant.
Yeah.
That's the type of stuff that you do. Like, this is a business owner. And he's like, Alicia, we're not getting anything. Like, we'll just go, we'll pay the bill. And I'm like, we're waiting because there's something coming for us. And then after he's V-lined, he returns and he goes, I just had to make sure they didn't write happy birthday on it.
Oh, what a sweetie. 10 out of 10 service.
Yeah. So it was beautiful. Like, I would go back for the vibes. not for necessarily the food.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's all
So
right.
that was our experience.
I love that. I had my half marathon that I fucking smashed. I'm so
Go
proud of
queen.
myself. Yeah, I still can't even believe that I did that. As
Me
soon as
too.
it finished, I crossed that finish line and bawled my eyes out with just so much joy and gratitude and such a what the fuck moment. And I had 2 goals on that run, which one was to not stop, which I didn't
Mm.
stop. So that was so
Let's
great.
go.
Yeah, I found that when I was getting tired, what you listen to can really help because I was listening to some podcasts to start with because it's a good 2 hour and a bit run if you're running
It's a
at my
long
pace.
time.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I need to have some things queued. So I had a couple of podcasts and then I listened to some motivational stuff and then I really love listening to like gladiator style
Do you?
music. Yeah, like when I'm getting towards the end of my run, it makes me feel like it's like you're going to war. Like you've got to fucking kill this. Like it just hypes me up so much. So that really helped. And then so yeah, one goal was to not stop and one goal was to beat Vass and I beat him. So I was
How much did you beat him by?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
He fucked his knee, he said.
Of course he did.
Which I said to him, I was like, you know what, babes? That was like granted from the universe because otherwise you would have destroyed me. It was so funny because he was well ahead at the start. And my whole mindset was like, babe, it's just you against you. Like, don't worry about who's there. As soon as I crossed him, you bet my mind was like, bitch, keep fucking going.
Did you say anything when you passed him?
No, I was just like, come on, babe. Like,
Oh, cute.
and then I was so internally, I was like, do not look back because he might be right behind you. Like, keep fucking going. You better beat him. Just the ego boost that I needed.
Yeah.
But he was so proud of me. It was really beautiful. You could tell like his ego was like, I can't believe this woman fucking beat me. But then equally, he was like, so proud of you, babe. And I was like, thanks. Because he's already done one before. So I was like, whatever. Let me have this one.
You needed that win.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, that was amazing.
Hey. My next one, we might be here for a hot minute. I'll try condense it as much as I can. But first retreat of 2026.
Killed it.
Thank you so much. It was, I always struggle to find the words because it honestly is such an experience that you have to be there.
Yeah, you do.
The energy in the room, in the space is just so electric, magnetic, special, and so also unique to the attendees at the time because this retreat, so completely different to my first retreat last year because it was completely different women, different, like similar struggles, but different struggles.
Different location.
Yeah, different location. I actually loved Ocean Grove. It was so beautiful. We kept making jokes because we were in a brand new estate and there wasn't many people living around. Like it was all new houses, but I don't know if they have occupants in them. So when we would go for walks in the morning, honestly, it was just us and it was dead silent. It was a bit like, okay, this feels a bit weird because we're used to having cars and everything around. But it was honestly really nice because it felt like that little bubble that you want to feel like you're in at a retreat. But I think for me, it just really solidified, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm great at doing. My last retreat, I did have Rami there. And part of it was almost a safety blanket for myself of like, okay, if I didn't have that trust in myself that if something happens and I don't know what to do, Rami can just like, she'll be good to handle it. Whereas this time it was just like, just fully trust that you know what to do, you know what to say, you're going to be able to help them. And to see the transformations, realizations, like it makes me feel a little bit emotional because I was just so proud of them and the connection and how grateful they were for the experience, which just makes me so excited for the next ones because we ain't stopping at one. We've got 3 more this year, which also scares the shit out of me. Like I will be honest, it is scary. Retreats are not a simple thing to run. There's big investments that go into it. There's a lot of planning. You are responsible for people for a whole weekend, for emotions.
Sorry to cut you off, but I think this is what the participants forget too, because they're obviously so scared, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them to come, but then they don't realize, well, this is your first time running that retreat for those people too. And it's like,
literally.
that's why I'm just so glad that you said that.
Because it is, and I think that's also the thing because you don't know who's coming. You also don't know what's going to come up for them. And if there's people you haven't met before, which there are a few girls at this one, which I had sort of met here and there, but going into this retreat compared to my last, I knew everyone quite well and sort of knew, oh, this will probably come up for each of them. Whereas this one, it was just like, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen? And it was incredible. We had a chef who was fucking incredible.
So jealous. It looks so good.
I'm so excited to have her back. Her name, I want to give her a shout. Chef Jess Alla, I think. Incredible food. Great food for you. She puts so much effort into what she does. And I'm just fucking G'd for the next one. So April 16th to 19th, Mornington Peninsula. Few spots left. So come and join us because it's honestly just the best weekend.
Love.
Oh, all done with our updates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
Because now we're going to go into, I guess, a bit of a money. Sorry. Yeah, so we kind of want to touch on money because we asked you guys, our listeners, what you want to hear from us. And money clearly seems to be a common theme even between Alicia and I right now. And we wanted to just give you a hot tip each of what to do when you feel like you're in that money struggle. My biggest lesson over the past few months is that you can always find a way. No matter how low you are, you're going into those negatives, you're feeling that stress, you're feeling the burnout, you're exhausted, whatever it is, there is always a way. And as long as you decide that and you keep that thought in your mind, you'll find a way. Whether it's applying for jobs, asking for help, looking at loans, asking mates, what else is there? Applying for Uber, driver. Like there is so many. If you're a creator, like find something new to create, running masterclasses, events, whatever you can that's low cost and free if possible. There is always a way if you just choose to have the open mind.
I feel like I've almost got two now that you've
That's all right.
just
go for it.
One is I think be okay to be vulnerable with others.
Good one.
Because
we're going to have to do a whole episode eventually.
Yeah,
on this.
we will. If you want to see it, please let us know in the comments because and what sort of specifics that you'd love to know about you're struggling with, the more detail, the better, so that we can help you. But I think be okay to be honest because I think money is such a taboo topic.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to look at. I'll say someone like myself, for example, who is like I was running the retreats. I went to Crown and everything. Doesn't mean that things are all great behind the scenes.
No.
And sometimes I knew investing in retreats was going to be a big investment. There's so many upfront costs that come along with it, accommodation, chef, all the things. Do I need to have all of that? No, but I'm also it's so important to me to run a retreat and a business that I'm really proud of. So that's something that I've chosen to do. But be okay to ask for help and be vulnerable with people that like, this is actually where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I also really want to say that makes you no less of a person because it is so easy to feel that way and feel like you are just the lowest of the low and
the shame, the fear.
People aren't going to respect you or see you the same. But that has nothing to do with who you actually are as a person.
I found it's deepened my relationships with people. And then it's like that leadership effect of then they start opening up with where they're at. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know this is what was going on for you or this is what happened to you. So yeah, you'll be surprised. Because
no one talks about it.
No.
And then my second quick tip is starting to become more aware of what's going out. I can be so avoidant in that.
Yeah, same.
I still am.
Yeah, same. Good. This is a good call out for us.
It is, yeah. But
money management is key.
Just starting to really be aware of just the small little things of even like like my gym membership. Sometimes I forget I even pay for that. It's like, oh yeah, that's like a random $20 a week that comes out here and there. Or whether it's, okay, I haven't been prepared to buy a meal. It's only $10. Only $10 when you're not prepared a lot of the time can add up. So I think being aware and then equally making decisions that actually align with my goals of like, okay, we actually need to be prepared. Like stop just being lazy and get more on top of the organization because that can actually make a world of a difference for you.
Great.
Love it.
Beautiful. We're going to wrap that one up right there. If you've got any questions about money, like we said, it's such a taboo topic. If you want to chat to us in the DMs, it's always open. We're always happy to chat to you guys. But
and we'll have an episode coming that can be more in depth about money. And like we said, please let us know in the comments what you want to hear. If those tips helped, I know they were nice and quick fire, but sometimes simple
all you need.
Is the best.
Yeah.
So we love you all. Have a great week and we will be back in your ears next week.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening.
If you're on Spotify, don't forget to give us a follow and rate us 5 stars.
And if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and comment down below.
We'll be back in your ears next week.
Bye.